So right now I'm going to be talking to us about the mirror principle. Let me tell you something. Your life will mirror the life, your physical external life will mirror what is predominantly running in your mind. Your physical life, your external life will predominantly mirror what is running in your mind. If the thing running in your mind is negative, be rest assured that the things you will see physically will be negative. Nobody needs to tell you because as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So it's not like you're going to be thinking like a pauper and you expect yourself to get or experience the rich life. Look at the Bible, the Lazarus the beggar with the rich man. Do you know when I was reading that passage of the Bible, they say Lazarus was at the gate of the rich man, sitting down, desiring to eat the crumbs that was falling off the rich man's table. For him to be desiring the crumbs that was falling off, he didn't stay and start desiring to be in partnership with the wealthy man. He didn't say, okay, let me even go there and collect meal from the wealthy man. No, he desired to eat the crumbs. Crumbs, you know crumbs, when a person is eating, those ones that fall off the table or the remains of the meal that is not good for a normal human being to eat. That is what this man was expecting. Say, he desired it. And can I tell you something? I told you that desire is a vibrational frequency. The kind of desire you have in your mind determines the level of vibrational frequency that you will be running upon. If you desire to eat crumbs in this life, you will run on the vibrational frequency that tends to make you to see only crumbs. You will not see things that are going to make you become extravagantly wealthy because your mindset, your paradigm has been fixed to crumbs. Haven't you seen those kind of persons who they pray for their elder brother to succeed, to they, they pray for one of their chairman to succeed, to own it all, so that now they will start tapping and be collecting. Instead of them for them to see themselves as a person who's going to achieve that great feat, they see it as though it is not meant for them, that it is meant for someone else. That is the crumbs mentality. As within, so without. As you have been projecting in your mind, so will it externalize yourself in your physical world. No wonder you try and try and try. All you try comes to no avail because the things that are predominantly running in your mind is the life of a pauper. How would you have the mindset of a pauper and you are expecting your life to project the life of wealth? It is absolutely impossible. It's like you're supposed to be traveling to the east, but you're facing the north. It doesn't match. So, as within, so without. As you have always been contemplating in your mind, so will it find a way to factualize itself in your physical world. No wonder you try and try and try and it's not really working. You must change your vibrational frequency. Your vibrational frequency runs in direct correlation to what your mind constantly think upon. If your mind is always thinking upon scarcity, fearfulness, anger, jealousy, pain, you are predominantly attracting those things which are not in harmony with wealth. Are you getting what I'm saying? But if on a consistent basis, you put your mind on the higher frequencies, the frequencies that are godly, because there is a God frequency, and the God frequency is the frequency of turning impossibilities to possibilities. There are no impossibilities in the God frequency because as you are thinking in your mind, so are you physically. You are gods. I am saying it again. You are gods. You are sent into this world to create. So how do you create? You create from your mental side. How are you seeing this whole thing? If you cannot create mentally through your visualization and imagination, you are already a poor person, because poverty is not a lack of money. Poverty is a lack of the ability to mentally imagine things. When you imagine, they come to pass. The world was full of darkness and it was null and void. God must have imagined how he wanted things to be. And he said, let there be light, and there was light. You cannot be able to expressly express what you want to see in your physical world when you have not internally imagined it. So everything you are seeing in your third dimensional world is what has been running in your mind. All physical creations are made by what has been imagined. Your imagination creates or procreates the kind of life you desire. How would you sabotage your own self? Right now, in your physical world, you don't have the money you desire. But in your imagination, you can imagine yourself being a billionaire. How would you suffer yourself and still remain poor in your imagination? But I know why. Because what your predominant thought brings is what you continually think. So you have been living a life of poverty. So it is easier for you to think in terms of poverty. You need to do extra work to think in terms of wealth for you to be able to achieve it. No wonder it is difficult. So right now, you have to tell yourself that I must condition my mind. I must condition myself internally. Life is a life of correspondence as it is within you. So it will show itself or replicate itself on your outside world. A man who built a 5-star hotel in the United States of America, he said this one particular thing. He said that before he even built a 5-star hotel, he was sleeping on the park benches. But even when he was sleeping on park benches, he already saw himself as the CEO of the 5-star hotel. You must not have what you desire for you to start thinking like that kind of person. You must not have what you desire for you to think like a CEO. You must already, right now in your mind, start thinking like a CEO for you to become a CEO. That is it. You must see yourself as a CEO for you to actualize in your physical world to become a CEO. You must see yourself as a great YouTuber for you to see yourself actualize that fact that you are a great YouTuber. Physically, normally, from the start, it doesn't always show that way. As a matter of fact, I've come to the point where I will now tell you that you should ignore the circumstance, ignore the situation, make a blind eye towards it, even if it's negatively showing you things that you don't want. Make a blind eye, because by your observation, you will create internally, bringing it out to the external world, what you have been observing. If you take your time to start observing the negative things of this world, by law of attraction, you start bringing it close to you. But right now, even if things are happening that are negative, but you decided that you are going to mentally discipline yourself and spiritually discipline yourself, only to picture the positive things, you discover that through the law of attraction, you start attracting positive things to you. Even if people around you are suffering, you'll be the one smiling. This is where the Goshen law comes in. That even if there is fire around, in your own world, there can be light. Even if there is darkness around, this is the Goshen law, and I formulated it. Even if there is darkness around, in your own world, there can be light. Only if you create it. As within, so without. If you neglect this principle, you will discover that you will be running all through your life expecting your external world to change. No, for your external world to change, you don't need to go and worry or start trying to change things externally first, because that would be like you uh, 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 trying to alter the image that is appearing on the mirror. No, the first place to change is your fourth dimensional world. When you change your fourth dimensional world, it will now replicate itself in your third dimensional world. Everything you see in your four-dimensional world is malleable. You can easily change, fling like this, and it comes and it appears. But because your third-dimensional world seems to the eye to be rigid, there is this thing called a time delay, that what you think doesn't immediately manifest. It has a time delay. It will delay for a while, but it will eventually catch up. So you must correspond your internal life to your external life so that they would have this natural congruency. What you have been projecting in your mind, don't bother yourself. Don't worry, it will come to pass. Just give it time. Give it time. This is the law of the mirror principle. As within, so without. What you are seeing on the mirror is the projection of your face, or is the projection of what you show to the mirror. If you want the projection on the mirror to change, if you want the projection of your physical world to change, if you want to live a life where you are no longer poor, you want to live a life of wealth, you're no longer a pauper, or you now want to live a life of a superstar, you have to change what is mentally going through your mind. You must change what goes on internally. For you to be a CEO, you must first of all imagine yourself, see yourself, make yourself look as a CEO. This is who you are. Indeed, I say once again, you are God. But do you believe it to be so? Thank you very much. I'd like you to like, comment, share this video. If it helped you, share it. If you want me to have a one-on-one session with you, I am open on a Google Meet or Zoom. Go right in the comment section below. It is a paid consultation, but it will not cost you that much. It will not cost you that much compared to what you want to achieve in your future. Go to the comment section, type, and I will send you a mail so that we will schedule. I will now send you the link for our consultation. Thank you very much. I hope to see you in the next video.